Hey, Devon Digital here, and I'm here to talk about the Pixel 7 Pro. Two things I want to talk about today. One, I want to talk about the overheating issues, and then second, I want to talk about us as influencers. So I'm going to make this video very short, so let's just get started with it. There's been some things on my mind. So, quick stupid story, right? I seen that somebody said the Pixel 7 Pro was overheating, and there was another YouTuber and some other people are saying the same thing with theirs. Now, I'm not here to debunk anybody's experience. If it happened to them, I believe it because that's their experience. But I'm going to tell you right now that mine has not overheated. In fact, it was quite funny because I went out shooting for you guys for my video, taking pictures with the Pixel 6 Pro and the 7 Pro, and I was doing video with both of them. I literally recorded a 13-minute video on both phones at the same time. 13. One of them was 4K 60, the other one was 4K 30, literally at the same time. Neither phone got warm. Well, no, sorry, overheated. They both got warm, but not unusual warm. The basic warm that any phone gets when it's recording 4K, just like the camera that I have right here in front of you that's shooting 4K. If it was outside and I'm shooting 4K 30 or 24, it's going to warm up a little bit, but it's not going to get to a point where it's going to give me a warning and say overheating, but it can. Obviously, it was like around, 77 degrees outside the other day when I was shooting, and it did not overheat. So I got back in, went to Twitter, and I seen like the Twitter timeline saying overheating. Then I seen YouTube. I was like, whoa, really? And they were shooting 4K 60. And I was like, I just finished doing that. I didn't have that problem. So, stupid story, right? I decided to go, get in the shower and not record myself in the shower, but I literally got in the shower, made sure that the steam, shut the door, made sure the steam in the bathroom stayed inside. And I set my phone up on my little mini tripod and I just put it in 4K 60 and I just pointed it at the sink and just let it record the whole time I'm in the shower. For 18 minutes, I'm sitting there watching it like this, picking up the shower, looking at the phone, trying to see if it's gonna give me a warning or anything. It never gave me a warning. It never overheated. Now that might be the dumbest way to try to replicate heat, but I mean, steam is heat, right? So I was trying to make it warm enough in there, the temperature to rise to try to actually fuck up my phone. That's why it's crazy, because I was trying to mess up my phone, like really trying to get it to overheat. Like, why would anybody want to do that? But I just kind of wanted to see, was Tensor, are we still having these problems? If this is still a real thing, and I'm not saying that it's not. Again, their experience is their experience, and it just didn't happen to me on my Pixel 7 Pro, sorry. So I don't really know. I'm just letting you know that don't be too alarmed, I guess. I've done it. I tried to overheat it. It didn't overheat or whatever. So I don't really know. But then again, I'm not the type of person who do a lot of video recording on these devices. So overheating issues, if it's like basic social media stuff and it's overheating, then I would definitely come back on this channel and let you know, like, yo, this is a problem. But in the video world, when recording, it happens on pro cameras too. When you're recording in the heat and you're recording a certain type of frame rate, it's going to heat the camera up and it's going to get too hot. The R6 and R5 had issues out the gate with that, shooting into 8K and shooting all the overheating issues. If you ever know about it, the Canon R6, Canon R5, but they all had issues. So again, I'm not debunking nobody's situation, but I did try to replicate the situation, and mine didn't overheat. If it does, I'm definitely going to let y'all know, because I do have to do more testing on this thing right here. So it's going to be more videos being done. So if it happens, I'm going to let you know. So the second thing I want to talk about is that us as influencers, some of us got to get better. Some of us do love drama, and we love creating drama, because drama actually gets you clicks and likes, and everybody engage on that because people want the Pixel to fail. I don't want no phone to fail. I don't want the iPhone to fail. I didn't want LG to fail. I didn't want HTC to fail. I don't want Google to fail. I didn't want a lot of these phones to fail, because if everybody keep failing, we have no competition. Then the market becomes saturated with whoever it is, which is right now Apple and Samsung, at least in the US. So the thing is that, you know, we got to do a little bit better with what we say. So the Pixel 7 Pro came out, and a lot of people were having like camera issues. Like they was opening up the camera. Obviously everybody's going to test the camera first. They opened up the camera and it was crashing on them, crashing. As a tech enthusiast, right? First thing we should want to do is try to troubleshoot everything first, right? I'm talking about tech enthusiasts, okay? I'm not talking about your average person. Average person would take the phone back to the carrier and be like, hey, my camera crashing. Then they have to deal with that, right? Or whoever they bought the phone from, they're going to have to deal with that. A tech enthusiast, first thing we do is go to Twitter and be like, this trash, this blah, blah, blah. Like, that is insanely crazy. First, troubleshoot the situation. And then if you can't, then maybe you can say if anybody else having this problem, blah, 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 blah. But you just throw it up there to really create this whole I hate Google, haha, the camera's crashing, blah, blah, blah. When the fix was an update, a fucking camera update. Pending camera update. Normally when Google phones release, there's an update. When I first got mine opened out the box, I had an update. I had to update all of my apps. After I done that, I used the phone, 0 issues. No camera crashing, no crashing at all. Everything was just 100% fine. We have got to do better. People just like to bring on drama. I can't believe this guy actually went to Twitter. And then behind that, just like I'm doing now, there were so many other YouTubers just shook their head and was like, hey, if you're having camera issues, just update the app, please. It worked for me. And then if you look under this person's particular feed, you'll see that a lot of people was like, just update the app, just update the app, just update the app. As a tech enthusiast, you didn't think to do that. You didn't think to like check the app, clear the cache, or troubleshoot it, or uninstall it, reinstall, or just any of that before you went to Twitter to say that your camera app keep crashing. I'm done.